Hello and welcome to the all-new Tall Tales and Short Yarns. I'm Tim, and on behalf of Anton, my new creative collaborator, we would like to welcome you to the podcast here, where we're going to tell you some nice little short stories, hopefully to feed the theatre of your imagination, hopefully maybe also to get you thinking, maybe have a little laugh from time to time, and who knows, maybe even shed a little tear. That's all up to you, because it's all about your perception. Speaking of which, I'd just like to encourage my perception to reach out somewhere out there and say hello in the world of ethereal spirit to my old friend and collaborator, Eric Camillary. If you are familiar with our podcast, you know I used to work with Eric in the original series, and tragically we lost him. He wasn't very well and went into hospital one day. I spoke with him on the phone, thinking all was well, and he was expected to be off on his way home, but that didn't happen. Tragically, things took a dire turn for the worse, and we lost him. Most unexpectedly and very, very tragically. So, Eric, this is for you, brother, and thank you for putting me in touch with your friend Anton, who's kindly agreed to pick up the creative mantle. So to you, dear listener, thank you for joining us here in the all-new Tall Tales and Short Yarns. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to family and friends. Darius Van Damier had arrived there first, before then being joined by his wife Eileen 18 months later. Those first few years in that beautiful place, with the magnificent view of the coastline and the ever-changing vista of the rolling ocean, had seen Darius and Eileen receive many, many visitors. Mostly it was family who came by, with 6 children of their own and an ever-expanding brood of grandchildren. Almost every weekend had been a celebration of togetherness, tinged only by the certain knowledge of the impermanence of life. Within those first few years, there had been a collaboration of tears, laughter, and the sharing of memories. Sometimes the now adult children even spoke to their parents about the troubles and challenges they faced, as everyone surely must from time to time within the constructs of their lives. Darius and Eileen were good listeners, and it was often during somber moments of silence that truthful insight and reflection could be found. As time passed, and as the grandchildren matured to adulthood, with some of them now having children of their own, Darius and Eileen received fewer and fewer visitors. The seasons passed, but that beautiful view of the coast and the ever-moving ocean seemed to somehow possess a permanence which defied the great many changes which rippled within the inevitable passage of time. Now, as Darius and Eileen lay there side by side, the mood was one of acceptance and understanding. No one had visited them for many years, and the ornately carved headstone which adorned the burial plot where the 2 lovers lay was now hard to read, as the sandstone had eroded, much in similar regard to the memory of their time together here upon the earth.